All right, hello, 8th graders. I've had a lot of questions on the second part of lesson 4.1, like questions 15, 17, and 19. So I thought I would make a little second video, show you some of the evens, and then it would apply to the same thing for the odds. So, and you should be writing your notes down. So, to do this, okay, I'm going to do problem number 14 as an example. Okay, number 14. All right, we have 3x, the x is squared, cubed. Then we have 4x to the fifth, and that's squared. So it's the same rule as we've used all year with the order of operations. Okay, first thing we look at is parentheses, and we say, is there anything we can do inside the parentheses? Not on this one. So then we go to exponents. So 3 cubed would be 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So we'd have 27x. And then remember, when you have an exponent and it's got an exponent, you multiply these two. So then you get 6. Okay. Now you're multiplying this, which again, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go 4 squared, which is 16. And then you're going to multiply these two, and we get x to the 10th. All right. So now what you're going to do is, remember, order doesn't make a difference in multiplication. So we're looking at 27 times 16 times x to the 6th times x to the 10th. All right. So 27 times 16 is 432 times, or you can just put it right next to it. We can say x, and then remember, when you're multiplying these two, you just add the exponents. So 6 plus 10, 16. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a look at problem number 16 as an example. Okay. Number 16 says 5p cubed times 5p squared, and all of that is cubed. So this first one, there's nothing we can do with it. So it's just going to be 5p cubed. The second one, we're going to cube the 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. And then we multiply the exponents, so we get p to the 6th. Okay, 5 times 125 is 625. Okay, actually I'll write this down so that you can see it. We're going to say 5 times 125 times p cubed times p to the 6th. So we get 5 times 125 is 625, and then p's, you add the exponents, we get p to the 9th. Okay, now I'll do problem 18. Okay, problem 18. We have negative 2y squared, negative 3xy to the 4th, all of that squared. We have 5x to the 6th squared. All right. So now, again, we can't do anything inside the parentheses. So now we're going to simplify. Well, this isn't to a power of anything, so that's still negative 2y squared. Okay. This one, negative 3 squared. Remember, a negative, means you're multiplying it by itself. So negative 3 times negative 3 is a positive 9. You have x squared and y to the 8th. Okay. Then you have 5 squared, which is 25, x to the 12th. Okay. So now order doesn't make a difference. So I'm going to say negative 2 times 9 times 25. Now, it's always good to go numerical followed by alphabetical. So we're going to go numbers first, followed by the alphabet. So we have x squared times x to the 12th times y squared times y to the 8th. Okay, so negative 2 times 9 is 18. 18 times 25 is negative 450, because a negative times a positive is still a negative. Remember, an odd number of negatives, your answer is going to be negative. Then we look at the x's, x to the, add these two, 14, and then we have y, and we add these two to the 10th. All right, so there's some examples for you. Hopefully that helps you, okay? And remember, you should be writing these down as we're going through them. So this is just a second one to go along with lesson 4.1. Have a good day. Bye-bye.